So to summarize week 2, we saw 3 comeback games, Tom Brady finally beating the New Orleans Saints in the regular season, the New York Giants being 2-0, Jacksonville blowing out a team, Dallas winning with Cooper Rush once again, the Packers beating the Bears on Sunday Night Football like they always do, and Kirk Cousins playing like absolute trash on Monday Night Football like always. Man, what a week that was. And like, there's still 16 weeks left of football. Yeah, I'm with the show, alright.
Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, about now, about now, about now.
What is poppin', y'all? It's man Cloutboy Bales. Welcome to another episode of Wisco Sports. Man, it's been an unbelievable week of football. And we already got more coming up. You know, it's crazy. So anyways, if you like what you see, subscribe below, comment with your thoughts. And we're going to get to our weekly predictions for week 3. So, like I said, like what you see, subscribe below. Let's go. So anyways, we got Pittsburgh and Cleveland facing off week 1. Cleveland really choked in that last game. Pittsburgh has no offense and no offensive line that can really show. Without TJ Watt, they really aren't much of a threat, so I'm taking Cleveland to win this game. Next up, Houston at Chicago. Chicago, yeah, you know what? You aren't as bad as what you look. Houston, yeah, you're bad as what you look. I'd take Chicago. I mean, despite everything, Justin Fields is going to do whatever he can to get you some wins. Next up, Las Vegas Raiders, Tennessee Titans. Two teams that are 0-2. Really shouldn't be 0-2. But if I had to really pick between the two, I got to go with the Vegas Raiders. They have, I think, the better offense. Tennessee just looks not really good right now, and I wouldn't be surprised if they decide to switch to Malik Willis at some point this season. Next up, Kansas City Chiefs, Indianapolis Colts. Chiefs, on the other hand, they looking real good. They don't need Tyreek Hill. Indianapolis, they looking real bad. Doesn't matter who their quarterback is. They ain't going anywhere. They might win the division just because their division is terrible, but I say Kansas City wins this game. Next up, Buffalo, Miami, two teams that I'm really looking to see. This is going to be a real matchup for the future. Tua looked great last week in that comeback win. Buffalo is just looking unbelievable this year. Yeah, Stephon Diggs is that guy. Josh Allen's that guy. They just look unbelievable. I'm taking Buffalo to win this game. Next up, Detroit, Minnesota. Detroit's offense, they're looking really solid. Minnesota, on the other hand, they did not look good. Kirk Cousins just pretty much flat out looked terrible. I don't think we'll see performances like that out of Kirk Cousins, but I say Minnesota wins this game just because they're at home. And Detroit, I mean, yeah, Detroit's got an offense, but I don't know if their defense is legitimate or not. Next up, Baltimore Ravens, New England Patriots. New England barely got away from a game from Pittsburgh because both teams literally have no offense. Baltimore, on the other hand, their team has an offense, and Lamar Jackson is looking real good this season. We'll see what happens with Baltimore, but I think if they remain healthy and hopefully their defense doesn't crumble like they did last week, Baltimore should win this game. Next up, Cincinnati Bengals, New Jersey Jets. I'm sorry. Bengals versus the Jets. Yeah, Jets. Wow, what an unbelievable victory that was out of Joe Flacco. He looked elite just for one game, and Cleveland really choked out of their opportunity. But Cincinnati, they need to win some games to really prove that they are a legitimate team and not a fraud, so they have to win this one. I'm taking Cincy. Next up, Philadelphia Eagles, Washington Commanders. Philly, wow, man, Philly's looking, they're looking real good this year. They got Jalen Hurts continues this dominance. They're going to be good. Really good. I'm taking Philly winning this one. New Orleans Saints, Carolina Panthers. Saints, Jameis Winston really choked that opportunity to beat the Buccaneers. I'll say they win this one against the Panthers. They should. Why wouldn't they? Next up, Jacksonville Jaguars, Los Angeles Chargers. Jacksonville, wow, impressive that they got a blowout. Chargers, on the other hand, I give Justin Herbert all the credit to really trying to put the Chargers in this game. I still say Jacksonville will take the L because they are Jacksonville. Chargers should win this one. There's no doubt in my mind they won't. Los Angeles Rams, Arizona Cardinals. Rams are not looking as good as I thought, but maybe it's just a little early season fluke and they'll start to get themselves on track. They almost choked the Falcons out of all teams. Thankfully, Jalen Ramsey bailed them out of it, but we'll see what happens. I say they beat their Cardinals. I feel like the Cardinals, even though they luckily came back and won this game based on Hunter Renfrow not being able to hold on to the ball, I say the Rams should win this game against the Cardinals. Next up, Atlanta Falcons, Seattle Seahawks. Falcons, wow, what an almost impressive comeback by Marcus Mariota. He's actually not looking that bad this season. Despite Atlanta not having an offense, I give him so much credit. He's not looking that bad at all. Seattle, on the other hand, are they looking bad? I don't know. They just don't think they have the offense. Geno Smith may have been a week 1 fluke, but I'll say Seattle wins just because I think they have the better team out of those two, but we'll see. Next up, Green Bay Packers, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That is the Fox game of the week. These two teams, I think, are looking... I don't know if they're going to be legitimate teams or not. Brady, I don't know. He doesn't really have his people. Green Bay, Rodgers doesn't really have his people. Both these guys got, nobody to throw to, which just really isn't that good. So I'm going to say this win really goes on which defense plays better. And because Rodgers plays bad in Florida and Tampa Bay's defense has just been outstanding this season anyways, I'm going to go with Tampa. I don't know. That's what it seems like. I feel like Green Bay can play better, but we'll see. San Francisco, Denver is your Sunday Night Football matchup. Broncos country just ain't it for me. They just ain't doing anything. Nathaniel Hackett needs to really get better as a coach. This isn't a good start for Denver at all. Russell Wilson, I think, is actually starting to become washed. I've seen some plays that he's been doing, and it's just not looking himself. San Francisco, Trey Lance injured out for the year. That sucks. That really does suck. So Jimmy G is back, and thankfully they brought him back on the insurance policy that he played for this season and be done. So we'll see what happens. I say San Francisco wins this game, just out of pure what I feel. Next up, Dallas Cowboys, New Jersey Giants. Really, I shouldn't even call them the New Jersey Giants. They're 2-0. Dallas won a game with Cooper Rush once again. So this game is a real brain teaser. If I had to pick between the two, I feel like the Cooper Rush experiment ain't going to last long. I say the Giants win this game, and they'll be 3-0. I just feel, if the Saquon Barkley's healthy, and if their people are healthy, the Giants look like an actual team that can win games. I think, I feel like you can see that. It's going to be close games, but I feel like I don't think the Giants are that good. I still don't think they'll do much this season, but if that's the case, this is a big surprise for their first-year head coach. So I say Giants surprisingly win this game. Yeah, I'm being completely honest. So anyways, if you like what you see, comment below, subscribe with your thoughts, and as always, we will see you next time.